Hi, how are you, my students? Today we have to complete our lesson, An Intelligent Sailor. In the previous class, we discussed all the paragraph and the article about this famous sailor character, and we have to now to discuss the given questions here about him in number two. Firstly, we have to read the question number two. We have to explain them, and after that, we have to show you the answers and to write them down on your notebooks correctly and properly. Exercise number two. In a group, answer the following questions about Ahmed bin Majid. A. Why did he want to be a traveler? Look at the question here, why. If you ask you about why, using why you have to give a reason for this question. And another point here you have to know and you have to write. The question here A is used with simple past tense. Why? How did you know that? Because of did. And after did here we have infinitive verb want. So if you see the question in simple past, you have to answer in the same tense here. Okay? This is a question. Why did he want to be a traveler? Okay, in your opinion, okay? Now, the answer here, A, he wanted to be a traveler because he wanted to discover the world, okay? Look here, I show you that the question here using why you have to give a reason. And to give the reason, you have to use the linking word because, okay? And another point, if you use because at the middle of the sentences, look here, no any comma or any punctuation that you have to use. Okay? So, my notes here, معلومة اللي أنا لازم أعطيك إياها, you have to answer complete answers, إجابات كاملة, and with the linking word because if you use it at the middle of the sentences to join two sentences, no any comma at the middle. So, he wanted to be a traveler. Look here, we use the verb in simple past wanted because the question here in simple past, he wanted to be a traveler because he wanted to discover the world لأنه أراد أن يكتشف العالم. Move to read the next question B. What are the places that he visited the most? Okay, now ما هي الأماكن التي زارها على وجه الخصوص معظم الأماكن أو الأماكن التي زارها في الأكثر مرات. Okay, so the question here B. He visited the Red Sea and the Western Indian Ocean. هو زار البحر الأحمر والمحيط الهندي الغربي. Question C. Was he an intelligent sailor? Why or why not? Look at the type of question. C. The question C here, it's not WH question word, but it's yes/no question because it begins with was. Was here, it's a main verb in simple past. So the answer has to be yes he was or no he wasn't. Okay, to exchange the pronoun he with was. And if the answer is affirmative, you have to say yes he was. And if the answer is negative, you have to say no he wasn't. But it's not enough to answer that. ما بيكفي إنك تكتب لي بس yes or no. You have to justify your answer, to give reasons for your answer. Why or why not? If yes, why? And if no, why not? The answer here for C, yes he was. Look here, after yes, you have to write comma. It's very important thing to pay attention for the punctuation that you have to use in these sentences. Okay, yes he was, full stop. After that you have to justify your answer. Justify لحتى تبرر إجابتك. Why? Yes. He examined the ship after building it. He knew the direction of the wind by putting a piece of cloth on the ship, and he was good at astrology. Okay, we explained such these lines in the paragraph and the article about Ahmed bin Majid. He was intelligent. He examined the ship. فحص السفن التي بناها وفحصها بعد بنائها وتأسيسها. and he knew the direction of the wind. وكان لديه طريقة في معرفة اتجاه الرياح بوضع قطعة من القماش على السفينة، وكان أيضا جيد في مجال التنجيم وعلم الفلك. The next question and the last one here. Did he help other sailors? هل ساعد البحار الآخرون؟ Look at the question again here, the kind of the question here, yes, no question. And in simple past, we have did here, auxiliary. Why we use did, not was, as the previous question C? Because we need a verb here to complete the question. Where's the verb after did? Help, in an infinitive form. Did he help other sailors? If yes, how? إذا كانت الإجابة بنعم, you have to justify your answers. The answer here for this question, here the yes, he did. Look at after it, you have to write full stop, comma, sorry, and he did after it, full stop. Indian sailors used his books in their travels. البحارة الهنديين استخدموا كتبه في سفراتهم ورحلاتهم. This is all questions that we answered here in page 74. Okay, you have to write them down, لازم تكتبهم, and you have to study them hard, please. Okay, this is all about the Oman Times newspaper that discussed the character here, an intelligent sailor, Ahmed bin Majid. This is all about this page. Let's move to the next page here, on page 75. Okay, in your pupils book also here, our exercise talking about language development, تطوير اللغة. Question number 1. Complete this dialogue with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. Okay, you have to complete and fill in the blanks with correct answers from the verbs between brackets with their correct form مع التصريف الصحيح. Okay, now the dialogue here and the conversation between Zaina and Nadia. Listen to me, I will read it at all, explain some words, and you have to pay attention for the verb that you have to use. Okay, in each sentence that you have to read, there is a keyword helps you to answer correctly and properly. Zaina, hi Nadia, how are you? Nadia, Zaina, where are you? I thought you were in Disneyland with Malik and the children. Okay, now where is Disneyland? If you heard such this place here, Disneyland, it's a name of a park in California. هو اسم متنزه عالمي موجود في كاليفورنيا in the United States of America. Okay, to entertain children and other families at all. Entertain people. Zena, that's precisely where I am. That's precisely. Look at the word precisely. It's an adverb. The meaning of precisely here exactly. بمعنى بالضبط أو بشكل دقيق. Okay, so it's an adverb and the same meaning of exactly. We blank have a great time. Okay, look at the verb here, have. Okay, now the correct answer for have here is are having. Number 1, are having in a present progressive. Why here present progressive? Look at the verb. Again, have. Okay, now between brackets we have and the subject here we. When we say we, you have to know that the verb to be suitable with we is are. Okay, and when we add have ing to have, we have to drop e and delete e. After that, we have to add ing. So that's precisely where I am. We are having a great time. Nadia, I'm glad to hear it. Glad here, it's the same meaning of happy, بمعنى سعيد. And tell me, is it as brilliant as they say? هل هذا المكان بمعنى جدا لامع وجدا مدهش كما يتكلمون عنه? So brilliant here is an adjective. Okay? Zaina, it's fantastic. So we can say that fantastic is the same meaning of a brilliant also. So if we ask you to give me synonyms here from these lines, the synonyms are brilliant, fantastic, and you have to say what else? Wonderful or exciting also. All these adjectives are synonyms for each other. So it's fantastic. Now I can understand why it is the most popular amusement park in the world. Okay, let's complete. Nadia, are Malik and the boys enjoying is there? Look at the question here. The question here in a present progressive. Okay, in a present progressive, you have to answer it in a present progressive. Are Malik and the boys enjoying? So are plus enjoying here, it's an interrogative form for present progressive. Zena, yes, they are. Malik blank, here you have a gap. Malik fish right now. Look at the sentence. We have a key word for present progressive. It's right now. معناها لحد الآن. So, if you want to form the subject Malik with correct present progressive, you have to say Malik here, the correct pronoun, and the suitable pronoun for Malik is he, because it's singular. So, he plus is plus fish plus ing, here fishing. So the correct answer here is Malik is fishing. Malik is fishing. If you want to write here the answer correctly, show you here in number 2 is fishing. The meaning of is fishing بمعنى يصطاد أو يصيد السمك. Okay? Now, Sami blank here a gap, play golf, and Tariq ski. Ski here, the meaning of ski is يتزلج, and if you want to form it with ing here, you have to take the notes. You have to write another I plus ng, so ing. Sami here, number 3. The pronoun suitable with Sami is he, so Sami is playing golf and Tariq is skiing بمعنى يتزلج, and I will show you the answers for number 3 is playing and number 4 is skiing. Look at skiing here. You have to write another I. It's not enough to write only the ski here alone and add ng. No, you have to write another I. The meaning of skiing بمعنى يتزلج. The next one here, Nadia, and what you and the girls do. So here we have a form of interrogative question with WH question word. جملة استفهامية using present progressive. So here, what is the correct answer for number 5? We have to know after WH question, you have to write the correct verb to be suitable with you and the girls. So you have to write in number 5 are, and in the next gap here, suitable with do, you have to add ing. So number 5, the first gap and the first blank, you have to write are, and the second gap here, you have to write doing. Look at the answer here. This is number 5, are the first blank, doing the second blank and the second gap. Let's complete. Zena, I relax on the beach and the girls blank play at the Neverland Club. I hear the sentence here, affirmative sentence in present progressive. So I, according to the rule, you have to add am and relaxing. Okay, so the answer here, I am relaxing on the beach, and the girls here, plural girls, because of as plural, the girls are playing at the Neverland Club. Neverland Club, it's a name of the club. هو اسم نادي ويسمى Neverland. Okay, so the correct answer for number 6 and number 7, I'm relaxing, and number 7 are playing. Okay, so this is all about the question number 1 to develop your language. Okay, now the second thing here you have to discuss in this lesson, exercise number 2. In exercise number 2, you have to use these words to ask the questions about the above dialogue. The above dialogue, they mean this dialogue here between Zaina and Nadia. Look at these questions. Look at number 1, 2, 3. All these questions, okay, consist of the question mark. Look at number 1, you have a question mark at the middle. Number 2, it's a question mark here at the middle. Number 3, also we have a question mark. Number 4, also we have a question mark at the middle of the sentence. So you have to know, firstly, all these sentences are in the case of interrogative present progressive. Okay, في حالة الاستفهام لفعل المضارع المستمر. Okay, so you have to rule how to form the all sentences here and all questions in present progressive. No any change that you have to do on this question, only to reorder them. يجب عليك أن ترتبهم وتعيد ترتيبهم to get correct and meaningful questions. Okay, I will read the clues and the given words for you. Number 1, family, Zaina, her, are, where, and. Listen to me here. You have firstly to try forming these questions. لازم تحاول تكون هاي الأسئلة لأنه راح أعرض لك إياها كمان شوي. But you have to try. Okay. Number 2, are boys the what doing? Number 3, on relaxing Zaina beach is the. Number 4, the doing are what girls. Okay, so the first one here, if you try, إذا أنت حاولت, you have to know that the correct answer for it here is number 1. Where are Zaina and her family? Look at the question number 1. WH question word. After it, you have to write the main verb here. It's not a verb to be. Are here, it's a main verb. Why main verb? ليش اعتبرناها فعل أساسي? Because no another verb in the question here. So where are Zaina and her family? Okay, now it's very important to write the question mark here at the end of the question. Now let's move to the second one. The second one here, the clues are boys the what doing? Okay, now the correct answer, what are the boys doing? Here you have to know that in question number 2, it's an interrogative form for present progressive. Why? Because we have WH question word what plus are, verb to be, plus the subject here, the boys, a plural, because of that we have to write are, and the verb with ing here, doing. Okay, now the next one here, number 3, on relaxing Zaina beach is the. The answer for number 3 is Zaina relaxing on the beach. Here the question is yes, no question, not WH question word. At the beginning we have the verb to be is plus subject Zaina, that's the verb with ing, relaxing on the beach. And you have to write the WH question, the question mark. The last one here, the last one, are doing are what girls. The doing are what girls. The answer, what are the girls doing? WH question word begin with the what, plus verb to be are, plus the subject, the girls, plural subject, plus the verb with ing. It's not enough only to write this question. مش كافي إن نكتب بس هدول الأسئلة. This question are about this dialogue. Now, they wanted to answer them. Now, in pairs, answer them. You have to answer these questions from the dialogue between Zaina and Nadia. Okay, first one. Where are Zaina and her family? According to the interview here, or sorry, the dialogue. The answer here, the answer, they are in Disneyland. This is the answer for question number 1. Okay, the second question. What are the boys doing? What are the boys doing? Sammy is playing golf and Tarek is skiing. The next one. Is Zena relaxing on the beach? Yes, no question here. The answer may be yes, maybe no. Yes, comma, she is, full stop. It's very important to pay attention for the punctuation you have to write in the answer. The last question here. What are the girls doing? Okay, the answer here. They are playing at the Neverland Club. This is all about our class today. Um, about page 75, you have to write the answers, form questions correctly, and concentrate with how to form present progressive form on sentences, affirmative, negative, also, and interrogative, the questions. Okay, this is all about this lesson and this class. See you, and good luck for you, my students. Goodbye.